So we are making a pressurized PVC shower for our trip that's at the end of this year. So we didn't get this on video already, but right now we are putting these three pieces together. Don't ask me what they're called because I have no idea. So you need to get this one if you want to make these. You need the cap. You need a
ball valve,
and a what?
It's a fitting for the ball valve.
A fitting for the ball valve. So it'll go in here like this, and off camera we went ahead and drilled our hole. We sanded it down. Everything on the top here is sanded. So this piece is going to go inside like this, and I highly recommend before gluing anything down and together that you try and make sure it fits like this. So this is going to be where our water goes in. Oh my gosh. So you can kind of see. So yeah, this is going to be where the water goes in.
Alright guys, so we're not probably the greatest at showing how things go together, so I apologize. It's just kind of hard to make a video when you're trying to do something like this. So we drilled us a hole, we got our Schrader valve put in so we could put, you know, I don't know, probably 30 psi in and have just a little bit of pressure.
A lot of videos say to only do 30.
So the Schrader valve that we got, I sent her to the parts store to find one. I think you went to what, AutoZone, and picked it up for like $5. So as you can see, there is a rubber O-ring on the inside, but on the outside there was supposed to be one, but the PVC was too thick for the outside O-ring. So what we did is we took and used the still used the washer and kept the inside O-ring. So here's, you know, the inside O-ring fits down inside the PVC, so when you tighten it up, it forces it, you know, out, so you're gonna have a good seal. And then around the edge of your Schrader valve on the top side, we put a sealant down inside, then covered it up with the washer, and then it was really tough to try and then screw the nut on, but we was able to get her done. So that is the final
end result is that. So now we have another cap, and this is going to be where the water will come out. So for the shower, this is where it's going to come out. So inside here we made a little air marks, but this small little dot here is where we're going to be drilling. And what's going to happen is this little piece here, it'll be like this, but like this. So this will be on the inside. We're also going to put a washer on the outside, which it won't be on this one, it'll be out here. So it'll be like that basically, but this is down. So that's how it'll be. We'll drill the hole, and like the last one, we'll put this goopy stuff on. Zach was trying to show his super strength to get this thing open, and opened it from the back end. And so yeah, we're going to put this all together. We are going to drill it off camera though. Get all the drills done, just because that takes a little bit of time, because you got to drill it and then you got to sand it to make sure it all fits. So yeah, we're going to drill it, and then we'll come back and show you us putting it together.
Guys, so we're gonna let what we've already done dry, and we're gonna come back tomorrow and cut this 6-inch PVC. We wanted to go with 6-inch because, well, I did the math and I think it was with 4-inch PVC about 5 foot is what we're going to be able to work with for the width of the truck. It would only be like 3.7 some gallons of water, and trying to figure if we could both take a shower with it, wash the dishes with it, that'd be the best bet. So 6 inches, 5 foot of pipe, just under 8 gallons. So I'm hoping that that'll be just enough to get us the water we need.
For a couple days, yeah.
Yeah, for a few days.
Yep.
We'll be back tomorrow to put this rest of this all together and get this cut and show you guys, and hopefully we won't be melting.
So we had said we were going to come back the next day and cut the PVC pipe and do all that and put it together. Well,
we live in Missouri and it was hot for like a week and a half.
It was bad. So it's what, a week later, we've got the 6-inch PVC cut. We've got it cleaned, and now we're going to clean it with the cleaner stuff, and then we're going to put the 90-degree pipe on one of the ends. Yeah. The bird that you hear, you're gonna hear it the whole time. I don't know what it is, but
we've been hearing it for a while.
We've been hearing it for weeks, and it's driving me up a wall. Watch me get it. My weakling self. Oh no. I'm not getting that. I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes. I'm getting skeet bit. Oh, there's a number on here that says call for instructions. Yeah, we can't open it. I took too long gluing it. I hope it still works, because this is kind of expensive.
Alright guys, so there's that end.
That's where the water is going to come out on us. And then the other end, this is going to be where the water is going to come in, and this is where we're going to pressurize it. And we have a bike pump that we'll just hand pump, and it's got a pressure gauge on it, so we don't exceed 30 psi. So yeah.
So if you guys do this, if anybody decides to do this, that stuff's no joke. It dries fast.
This dries really fast, which that's okay. But this,
you gotta be fast.
The glue dries really fast.
We're hoping we have this fully sealed down here, but if not,
we'll just put some glue around the outside as well. So we are going to test it out. We're gonna let this sit overnight, pressurize it, put some water in it, or put water in it, and then pressurize it. See how well it does. If it does really good, we're gonna end up sanding this whole thing and then spray painting it black. That way it's solarized, so that it'll heat up with the sun. Yeah.
And we're waiting on parts to do the rest. To
mount
get it bolted up to the truck.
So that'll probably be a little bit before we get the parts in. We're waiting on Amazon to deliver them, but yeah. So to be able to mount that, we have painted these little things here. Ignore the corn. My mom likes to feed the squirrels
and raccoons
and everything that comes.
So these brackets here are going to bolt to my rack, and then we'll have the PVC on this end hanging down. I wanted it to be on top, but it's not going to be able to be on top because of the rain fly wires on the Smittybilt tent. They will interfere, so it's going to have to hang down. And then when bolting up to the rack, we'll need a backing.
Got a little dirty.
We'll need a backing. So I'm thinking 4 bolts, 4 probably 3/8 bolts, and use these, for a backing plate. Because the way my rack is set up, it's hollowed out in the middle, basically to reduce weight. So I think that this is the best bet here.
So yeah, this is where it's gonna mount. This side, this is where the shower is. So this is where the spout is gonna come out. And then on the other side is gonna be our fill side and our pressure side. You guys had seen us go to Colorado in June because we were going to see, we had 2 appointments out there because we were going to be getting married out there. Unfortunately, we are still getting married, but we will not be getting married in Colorado anymore. We just want to make sure that all of our family is healthy and there. We'd rather them be there and healthy. We would rather them be there and healthy than not be there at all. So we're just going to have it back here at home. We're going to have it at my grandparents' house. And so, yeah, I'm pretty upset about it. However, my grandparents are pretty excited that we're having it at their house. But yeah, so that, I mean, it's fine though.
And it
makes
our trip bigger.
It makes our trip like 4 days longer, our actual honeymoon 4 days longer. So we're both very excited about that. We have decided together, and I'm shocked that I agreed on this because I am such a planner, but we've decided that we are just going to drive and go wherever it takes us. And if we feel like settling there for 3 days, then we're going to settle there for 3 days. If we decide we want to go somewhere new every night, we're going to go somewhere new every night. If we decide we want to go all the way to California, we're going to go to California. Yeah, we probably won't go to California. Probably not this trip, but
the ideal map that we've drawn out,
we have an idea of what we want to do. But if we don't do it, we're not going to be upset about it.
We're looking at about 3,500 to 4,000 miles.
Yeah. But we've just decided to not plan anything. Nothing at all.
Yep.
So it's the next day, and we are going to fill it up and pressurize it and see if it works. It's full! Okay, so this is the bike pump that I was telling you about. The pressure gauge is right here. And yeah. We're gonna see if it works. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Feel it. That's water pressure.
That's neat.
This is the whole.
We got a shower. Our gauge thing is broke, so we gotta get a new one of those. So we will see you when we are ready to paint.
Alright guys, so we're fixing to paint our PVC so we can get ready to get it mounted. So we went and got us some Krylon all-in-one paint and primer. It says 5 times stronger adhesion. Let's see how it does. Alright guys, we got this side painted. We're going to go in and relax for a little bit, and we'll come back out, roll it over, paint the other side. Alright guys, so now this weekend I'll be drilling the brackets, getting them put on the rack, and then we'll get this thing put on the truck and ready for the trip. Alright guys, so we got the brackets drilled out. I don't know if you can see that. And plate for the bottom. Working on bolting this up and gonna mount the PVC. Alright, so the U-bolts were too long, so we got a quick fix for that. Right here. Alright guys, so that was a little bit on the tough side getting up in there, but we did it. We are getting ready to tighten it down. There it is. From the back, it doesn't stick out too far, it's just right there at the edge. And then this will be our fill side right here. So there it is, we're getting ready to tighten it up.
Now, we've got running water on the camper. Good spray. How about that?
We finally have the shower mounted. So this is what it looks like on the truck. So this is going to be the end where we fill and we pressurize. And then that end over there is going to be where we take showers. Zach and his grandpa did that today. I worked, but yep. So that is how you make a pressurized PVC shower. So we'll see you in the next video.